Sit down to learn something new, but suddenly your phone becomes the most fascinating object in existence. Just one more video, maybe a quick snack first. Wait, do you even need this skill, or should you just move to the mountains and raise llamas? Sound familiar? Here's the truth. Most people learn the wrong way. They spend hours rereading, highlighting, and cramming, only to forget everything days later. But what if I told you that your brain can learn 10 times faster, so efficiently it almost feels like cheating? Whether you're a student, a professional, or just someone who wants to absorb knowledge at lightning speed, these brain hacks will rewire how you learn forever. Your brain is lazy. It will take as much time as you give it. Ever noticed how a simple task can stretch into hours just because you let it? That is called Parkinson's law. Work expands to fill the time available. The fix is to set ultra-short learning sprints. Instead of thinking you have to learn for 3 hours, tell yourself you will focus intensely for just 20 minutes. Your brain stops resisting because 20 minutes sounds easy. To make this even more effective, be specific. Instead of saying you will study biology, say you will master photosynthesis and quiz yourself on it. Your brain loves clarity. Not all information is created equal. 20% of what you learn gives you 80% of your results. Instead of drowning in unnecessary details, ask yourself what the core concepts are that matter most. What knowledge gives you the biggest advantage? What do you not understand yet? Instead of blindly memorizing, scan through past exams, tests, or key concepts. Identify what shows up the most and focus 80% of your time on those. Ever noticed how you get hyper-focused when you have a deadline? That is urgency sharpening your brain, and you can trigger this effect on demand. Try the 30-minute brain sprint. Set a 30-minute timer and learn like it is a race. Take a 5-minute break, move, stretch, or scroll guilt-free. Then repeat. Your brain stops daydreaming when it knows a break is coming. This prevents burnout and eliminates fake learning where you are just staring at a page. You can also use an app like Forest, where if you leave the app, your virtual tree dies. Your brain hates guilt. Albert Einstein once said that if you cannot explain it simply, you do not understand it well enough. If you want to learn faster, teach what you learn. Pick a topic and explain it as if you are teaching a 5-year-old. No jargon, just pure simplicity. Find the gaps where you struggle and go back to relearn those areas. Then simplify it even more. When you do this, you will not just memorize information, you will deeply understand it. Speaking out loud or writing things down forces your brain to actively process what you are learning. Want to remember things twice as fast? Stop passively reading and start testing yourself. Instead of rereading notes, close the book and try to recall key points. Instead of copying notes, write them from memory. Use flashcards, but do not just read them. Quiz yourself. You can also try the blurting technique. Read a chapter, then write down everything you remember without looking, then check what you missed. This gives your memory an instant boost. Here's something surprising. Your brain does not store what you learn while you are awake. It locks in information while you sleep, which means pulling all-nighters is a terrible idea. Getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep allows your brain to solidify what you learned. Exercise also boosts memory. Even a 10-minute walk can help you retain more information. If you are cramming, take study breaks with movement to reset your brain. Here's your formula for learning 10 times faster. Set short brain sprints of 20 to 30 minutes. Use the 80-20 rule and focus on what matters most. Use timers to stay hyper-focused. Teach what you learn using the Feynman technique. Use active recall by testing yourself constantly. And remember, sleep and exercise are free brain upgrades. Now here's your challenge. Pick one of these hacks and try it right now. See which one works best for you. And if you are ready to unlock your brain's full potential, keep learning, keep improving, and make your brain work for you. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is.